Yesterday, I walked around in the lovely gray New England weather to the United First Parish Church in central Quincy, Massachusetts. While it's well known as the Church of the Presidents, where both John and John Quincy Adams are laid to rest, it's also the home of my favorite organization, the Prison Book Program. Originally founded in 1972, the Prison Book Program hosts thousands of volunteers each year in the church's basement. They come together to provide high-quality reading material to people in the prison system of the United States. They're really good at it, too. In 2024, the volunteers sent out nearly 20,000 packages to prisons and jails in all 50 states, as well as Guam and Puerto Rico. For over a year now, I too have been one of these volunteers, helping out as best I can. There are about 2 million people who are incarcerated in the United States, and in prisons, the quality of libraries varies widely. On top of that, libraries do not have regular hours, and people inside are limited on the number of books they can take out, assuming that they have library privileges in the first place. That's where the Prison Book Program comes in to fill these gaps. If a person who's incarcerated would like access to a book on carpentry so that they have skills to enter the workforce after release, the Prison Book Program provides those books. If a prisoner wants to learn how to read or write, or perhaps even pass their GED, the Prison Book Program can provide that. If someone just wants some sci-fi or fantasy novels to pass the time while in jail, there are plenty of shelves full of books for them to have and own. One item that is always in high demand, though, the English dictionary. With this book, prisoners unlock the key to understanding every other book that they come across. In a world without internet access, simple tools like a dictionary or almanac go a long way in prison systems that have historically been lacking in book access. The Prison Book Program provides all the books for free. All of this process, from procuring books to sending out packages to managing databases, requires crucial funding like the kind from Project for Awesome. The Prison Book Program has to shell out at least $5 per package that gets sent out. And remember, last year they sent out nearly 20,000. Do the math, and postage alone adds up to a huge part of the annual budget. At the end of the day, prisoners are people too. They've made mistakes, but also have emotions and dreams like us. As much as I could go on about how access to education and literature reduces a prisoner's likelihood to commit further crimes after release, or how now, more than ever, prisoners need access to good legal resources, I think that hearing the impact these books make on prisoners' lives is what drives me the most to volunteer. A prisoner in Arkansas wrote back to us about how our work changed their life. They write, "Thank you for the countless joy-filled hours, extending into days and weeks and months, which you have given me without ask of recompense, that which I most desirously dream of, freedom. When my eyes are skimming over lines along the page, racing over the hills, valleys, mountains, and endless tracts of letters, the words of great books, planted in the fertile fields of my imaginations, I am free. Free to believe, because with the cover of every book I open those glimmering golden doors and set my foot inside, the outside, the other side that resides within us all. But ultimately, free to believe because of you who put those books in my hand. Thank you." And I'd like to thank you for voting for the Prison Book Program. Please go to projectforawesome.com by February 19th. As always, don't forget to be awesome.